finishes, we could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Championship trophy. The turn begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Sooners offense comes onto the field for the first time today. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kirk.
And, Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
They begin with a quick throw to the left. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Now it's second down here. Looking to throw. It's Smith. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive. Getting that ball downfield. Stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Drop back here on third down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Success the formation. It's third down. Try to convert with a sneak. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on fourth down. Inside give now from the shotgun. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Looking for some space. It's King. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Smith. Quick throw to the left side. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. The Sooners looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the move now. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. Important second down play coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Oh, would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Winston. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. The Longhorns will have to kick it away. He's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. the shotgun. He'll hand it off. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer, option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, DeMarco Murray, and of course Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. Some great history, not just the quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Smith. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So here comes the first play of the drive that begin at their own 46. Using his legs, it's Simon. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Except for the second quarter here, both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's Smith. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. That's an outstanding throw there by the junior quarterback.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in. To break up the pass.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set him up first and goal at the 10.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
I think the drop back here really fools this defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator to give the quarterback options. You could see the defense kind of on their heels, so the quarterback decided to take off, and he was just too quick to get to the goal line.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Harris.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Gonna run it. It's Simon. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? It's caught. Nice pitch and catch.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
High completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking downfield, it's Smith. Makes the grab. It's Jefferson. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. We're going to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The sure hands. It's Jefferson. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Sooners will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And this one will be fair caught. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Strong little pass rush.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Looking for 6, and it's caught. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Pass complete. It's second down now. He's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Right down the middle. It's Simon. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Graham behind the line. It's Simon. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gain there. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Distance bomb. It's good from 57 out. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. The short completion of the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Pass caught, second down there. Looking for a receiver. Grab behind the line, it's Simon. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
We're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. On the run, it's King.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Dropping back, it's Smith. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down.
Well, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. And this Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, the spin move. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45. The Longhorns pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Caught behind the line. It's Winston. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Trying to create here on the move. The pass is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That that offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Back to pass. It's Smith. Short pass finds the tight end. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. It's a toss play to the right. Tackled, but first down.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works really well here. Big people out front being physical, and they pick up the first down.
Takes the handoff. It's King. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. It's good for first down yardage. Set up for the 26 now.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Anytime an out route is run the right way and the quarterback throws it on time, it's nearly impossible to defend. This time, the corner's able to bat it down because the quarterback was a little bit late on the throw.
What a stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Touchdown, Sooners. Still no answer for this offense. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out in practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick throw to the left. Was a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They punted 4 times already on the verge of a flip. They can't convert this third down. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Longhorns will have to kick this away. He's on for his 5th punt of the day now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field, it's Smith. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. He's with the quarter break, Kirk. Oklahoma has the lead. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Nice grab. It's Jefferson. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw yet again. With the catch, it's Thomas. Great move there. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
Nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. They continue to roll up the score.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the PAT is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas, 10.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for the wide out. He's got a man down the middle. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Caught in the backfield. It's Winston. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the 4th quarter.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Dropping back, it's Smith. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pressure is coming. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here in a lopsided victory.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, and the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever.
He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Sooners!
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The first play of the drive now from the 25. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. After the 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long for the 22. Looking for a man. Close to the tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Tries the right with a quick throw. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route. And
oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Pulls it in. It's Harris. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
And they will try out the field goal team here. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off that deep range. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. First down here for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Smith. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. The penalty backs them up. First and very long. A quick throw out left, complete. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
What a nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for a late deep shot. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. There's
a deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this game. What an amazing run these guys have had.